The project involves a vacant industrial building on the northwest corner of Chicago and Hosted, which will be transformed into a year-round entertainment complex that complements the planned Bally's Casino across the street. The project aligns with the city's employment and land use goals of the North Branch Industrial Corridor, which continues to evolve with innovative, exciting, and contemporary investment. The project team will share more details in a moment. At this point, I'd like to introduce the city's vice mayor to share his thoughts, 27th Ward Alderman Walter Burnett.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. I grew up in this area. I'm so blessed that so many things are happening over there. We actually used to call that area, when we were kids, Ghost Town. We used to literally go over there and chase rabbits and a whole bunch of things. Then later on, they did this movie about Candyman. But I'm excited that a lot of great things are happening in this community. It's a funny thing. I used to box, so I was in the Golden Gloves, made it to the championship, didn't win, so they don't announce me as a champion. But one of the first things we learn how to do in boxing, you learn how to pivot. So you can punch someone in different spots, so you can keep hitting them and make sure you hit them and catch them off guard. My man, he does a good job. He must have boxed too. And let me say this. A lot of things come at the city of Chicago. A lot of things come at this mayor. And I don't know if you all recognize, but he keeps pivoting. He keeps throwing punches and getting things done in different ways in the city of Chicago that don't get recognized, but they happen. And the city is still prospering. People are still moving to the city. Businesses are still coming. Developments are still getting built. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Brandon Johnson.
I thought you were going to say, Mr. Vice Mayor, and the undefeated, undisputed champion of the world. But thank you for your leadership, Alderman and Vice Mayor Walter Burnett. Thank you to our Commissioner Boatwright for her just unwavering commitment to ensuring that projects like these can come to fruition. But I'm grateful to be here with you all on this great afternoon in the city of Chicago for this incredible and exciting announcement. Chicago has long been a destination, a city full of unique and innovative attractions for visitors from all over the world. It's been reported that the city of Chicago is the #1 destination for the 4th of July. And it's a true testament to how we are building the safest, most affordable big city in America. And today's announcement will bring yet another exciting new attraction and draw more fans to the beautiful city that we all call home. I have to give a really special big shout out to our Deputy Mayor, Kenya Merritt, and the World Business Chicago Business Development Team, who have been working on this project with Universal's Executive and Government Affairs team since October of 2024. And WBC team has worked hard to make this happen through a high level meetings and exchanges with city agencies, and offered support around space permits, zoning, and site access. This project and redevelopment will also uplift and revitalize a dynamic neighborhood, as the Vice Mayor has described. When completed, this venue will not only bring growth with new visitors to this community, but it will also create 400 permanent jobs for Chicagoans, which ultimately grows our local economy. I'm very excited about this announcement, and I have no doubt that fans of this genre will flock to our city for these memorable experiences. And so now I have the proud privilege really to introduce to you all the president of New Ventures at Universal Destinations and Experiences. His name is Paige Thompson, but before I bring him here, Paige has worked to expand Universal's portfolio by developing new strategies and bringing Universal's iconic storytelling to new audiences in a very creative, immersive ways. So you're going to get a chance to hear, hopefully, maybe some of those stories that he tells. I'm not sure if he has it in his talking points today, but if he doesn't, we'll make some time for you all to come together in a dark, quiet room where he can share that gift. But without further ado, you all please welcome Mr. Page Thompson. Thank you.
Well, hello, everybody. Thank you, Mayor Johnson, Vice Mayor Burnett, for the warm welcome and your constant enthusiasm from this project from the first time that we met. I'd like to also recognize other esteemed guests from the World Business Chicago. World Business Chicago has been great to work with, the City Council, and the state of Illinois. And this announcement would not be happening without the support from all of those bodies and individuals. It's truly fantastic to be here in Chicago, a city full of energy, culture, and creativity. And Chicago is also a place where all the greater Comcast, NBC, Universal parts come together. We have our Comcast cable business here, our Comcast Business Services, our NBC and Telemundo-owned stations, and now I'm proud to say Universal Destinations and Experiences coming to Chicago with this bold new concept. At Universal, we create the most innovative, immersive, and popular entertainment experiences for our guests at our 5 world-class resorts and theme parks around the world. And we're really on a roll right now at Universal. We recently opened the amazing Epic Universe in Orlando. Next year, we'll open the Universal Kids Resort in Frisco, Texas. And we just announced that we're going to be coming to the United Kingdom in 2031 with a huge theme park and resort. But today, I'm here to talk about the exciting new concept we're bringing to Chicago.
Thank you. Stay focused, Paige.
Thank you, Mayor. Universal Horror Unleashed. So horror is a multi-billion-dollar, year-round, fast-growing industry in the United States, and Universal is the leader in horror. Universal's long defined the horror genre with our films featuring iconic characters such as Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, and the Wolfman. And we continue to redefine horror today with films like Megan, The Purge, Us, Black Phone, and many others. So this film legacy evolved into our Halloween Horror Nights, which is the event we host in all of our theme parks worldwide. It features these immersive, really film-quality haunted houses. You feel like you're inside the world of the film. We have terrifying scare zones and horror-themed food and drinks. So Universal Horror Unleashed, this concept, combines our film legacy and horror with our decades of experience in creating amazing, immersive out-of-home events. So Horror Unleashed is a 114,000 square foot year-round venue where guests will encounter bone-chilling scares as they brave their way through themed immersive area. It's all fear, all year, because horror isn't just for Halloween. So this is a conceptual rendering, sorry you guys can't see it, but a conceptual rendering of the building. We'll try to provide the lightning and the full moon, but I can't guarantee that. This again will feature film quality haunted houses, multiple themed bars, original food experiences, unique collectible merchandise, and thrilling seasonal events. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And everything will be executed to the Universal world-class standard. While Las Vegas will be the home to the first Universal Horror Unleashed opening in August this year, I'm thrilled to share we've selected Chicago for our second location. Chicago's a great location. It's one of the biggest cities in the United States, obviously, third largest tourism market in the country, and we've done some research and found that Chicago has pretty high affinity for horror concepts. So we're pretty excited about that. Add that to the strong support from the local leaders, the state, World Business Chicago. It's very clear Chicago is the perfect place for Universal Horror Unleashed. We've secured a phenomenal location on Chicago Avenue at the former Tribune Distribution Center between River North and West Town. I'm glad it used to be called Ghost Town. It's very appropriate. That's good. It's directly across from the Bally's Casino. We're very excited about partnering with them. Our goal is to design a world-class experience that honors our legacy in horror, but it's deeply connected to this city and to our riverfront location. We have a long track record of being a great neighbor and friend to the community, and we're bringing that same mindset here. We're working closely with city officials and local stakeholders to ensure the project delivers real value through job creation, tourism growth, and economic impact. So we're still in the early phases of this development. I'll have more to share later, but please know this, the Universal momentum is real, and we're going to build something great here in the city of Chicago. I want to thank all my colleagues at Universal who worked so hard on the project. We have a saying that teamwork makes the screams work. And so I want to thank everyone in the city and everyone who's been involved in making this project a reality. Now I'll introduce Phil Clement to bring it home.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, well, I'm Phil Clement. I'm President and CEO of World Business Chicago, and what a moment for our city. We are delighted. And to our friends, I would say on behalf of the city's business community, 400 plus companies and civic leaders we work alongside with at WBC, a big thank you and a warm welcome to Universal Destination and Experiences, Comcast and NBC Universal, to a city that is purpose-built for your growth. You're joining a business ecosystem that is unique in the US and globally competitive. Why? Because Chicago checks all the boxes. We're home to one of the largest, most diverse economies in the country and the world. No single industry dominates, which means we're more resilient and balanced than most major metros and have a world of customers that will be eager to come through your doors. We sit at the strategic heart of the nation, the center of infrastructure with unmatched ease of travel and access, and that's why we're a powerhouse for tourism and distribution. We have a world-class workforce, fed by more than 35 universities, including the University of Chicago, Northwestern, and the University of Illinois system, producing top talent in science, tech, engineering, and the creative arts. And we're business-friendly with programs and a collaborative community that wants every new arrival to thrive. I want to take a moment to recognize a few of my colleagues at World Business Chicago, whose tireless work helped bring this opportunity to life. Kyle Schultz, our Chief Growth Officer, and Rebecca Motley, Director of Business Development, and our Vice Chair, Charles Smith. Thank you for your leadership and for staying close to this opportunity in every way. Today's announcement is a bit of a declaration. Chicago isn't just participating in the rise of the experiential economy, we're defining it. From South Side to River West, from Navy Pier to Michigan Avenue, we're seeing bold moves that blend culture, entertainment, and economic development. The Obama Presidential Center, rising as a global civic anchor. The new Chicago Fire Stadium at the 78, Bally's, reshaping the entertainment corridor. The 1901 Project, 360 Chicago's renovation at the top of the Hancock. The Harry Potter Experience. David Byrne's permanent exhibit on music, identity, and brain science. And one of my favorite, Glenn Tolman's Hand in Eye, which aims to be the global center of magic. And of course, the reimagining of Navy Pier. So Universal's decision to bring Horror Unleashed to River West stands out as a huge vote of confidence in our city, but it doesn't stand alone. It joins a powerful wave that's transforming underused space into opportunity and elevating Chicago's status as a national model for what's next in entertainment. So as we walk out of City Hall today, I invite you to carry this story forward. Whether you're in a boardroom, a newsroom, or across a dinner table, talk about the momentum that we're building. Because Chicago isn't a destination, it's a decision. And in Chicago, we're never done and we're never outdone. So as we make like Boris Karloff's Mummy and wrap things up, I had to do it, a personal observation. Universal storytelling transports, thrills, and connects. So today's announcement hits home, not just as CEO of WBC, but as someone who produced haunted houses as a kid and as a teenager, and someone who knows that magic happens when imagination meets innovation. These are the key ingredients of today's announcements, and they're bringing Chicago's cultural and artistic community to life. All right, if members of the media would like a brief one-topic interview, connect with the Mayor's Press Office for pull-asides. And that's it. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you all again for being here, and this is, yeah, I won't do a dad joke, I promise you. I'll leave that to Paige and Phil, but really excited about this project. So, Aaron?
Yes, so we're gonna take a moment to do a photograph with everyone first, and then we'll split for questions with the audience.
All right, very well. What are we doing
Thank
there?
you. Sean, we line everyone up here, right in front of the flag there, and then we'll bring these, we'll have additional ones here, right?
None on. We don't need all.
sections, will have folks available,